that spring is here, you're probably getting outside, inspecting your home, deciding which projects you need to get done this year. And if replacing your problem windows or doors is one of those projects, you're going to want to call our next guest and the team at Renewal by Andersen. Beth Hakes joins us now, and all the windows there are custom made with this exclusive Fibrex composite material. What are some of the style and design options that are available with that?
So we have 7 different types of windows, including casements, double hung, picture sliders, 49 color combinations.
Wow.
Different hardware colors, grill patterns. So if you could dream it up, the chances are good we can make it.
And you've talked before about how this color is in the Fibrex. It's not painted on that's going to chip off or anything else.
It
right?
is.
No maintenance.
It's extruded on or baked on, and black and the dark bronze are very popular right now.
All right, you guys have the most 5-star reviews in St. Louis among leading full-service window replacement companies. What is something customers frequently tell you that they like best about Renewal by Andersen?
So they like,
besides you, I mean.
Besides me, yeah, of course. They like a lot about us, the Fibrex, the warranty, but they like that we do everything from start to finish. So we sell the product, we manufacture the product, we install the product, and we warranty it. So no middleman. We're with you from the start to the end.
And you have a brand new entry door, right?
We do.
Tell us about that.
So they're beautiful, lots of different styles, dual composite panels, has a drainage sill. We want all the water to wash away from your home. And then it has a triple lock, so triple the security.
Wow. And it's called an ensemble?
Ensemble.
Ensemble door. That's beautiful. Look at that. Well, you guys install your windows and doors. What types of materials are the installers using?
So everything that our installers need to install is provided to them. We do not want them leaving the job site. We know that a lot of installers, if they have to, they'll buy the cheap stuff. So we supply them the expandable spray foams they're going to need, the trims they're going to need, 40-year marine grade caulk and silicone. So, you know, they're made to last.
Yeah, I'd say. All right, so tell us about this. Let's get down to the heart of this thing. Let's talk about the BOGO deal, because this is a promotion you're going to want to know about.
Buy one, get one 50% off.
Wow.
So every window, every ensemble entry door, every patio door, 0 payments, 0 interest for 1 year.
Once again, now through April 30th at Renewal by Andersen, buy any window or door, you get the next one 50% off, and get this, no payments, no interest for an entire year. 314-697-1717. That's the number to call. 314-697-1717, or visit rbastl.com today to schedule your free in-home consultation.